Ishwari from the Department of English. So, in this March month lecture video series, I'm going to discuss about the topic active voice, passive voice, and the impersonal passive voice. So, why voice plays a major role in English grammar in the sense if a person knows the tenses, he must be thorough with the voice also. So this is not a new topic first of all, because we have studied this topic since our school days itself. So in active voice we are giving importance to the performer, whereas in a passive voice it receives the action. So this is what the basic concept of this topic. And about impersonal passive, there we can give importance to the action alone. There is no need to mention the subject. So this will be the definition for all three voices. So here we are approaching these three topic with the help of design thinking concept. So the 5 stages will be explored with relatable examples and key concept. So how to construct a sentence, or else how to identify the voice of a sentence, like that. In a part of ideate and prototype, a person can able to break the sentence into SVO structure, because for writing answer into active or passive, this thing will be the very basic. And so create impersonal passive versions without subject, how to make it. And so test and clarity part, students can explore it with more number of exercise. So and also they can able to identify it. So first of all, as I told you, the definition for what is active voice and what is passive voice. So subject, performer, and action emphasize, and in a subject as a receiver. And here also we are giving importance to the action. And in the part of transformation of active and passive voice, so transformation of active and passive voice, what we are supposed to do in the science, first thing is that demarcation of a sentence. So the word demarcation in the sense dividing the given sentence into SVO pattern. So when you are breaking the sentence to subject verb object pattern, this will be easy to change the object into the subject place, and follow up of using helping verb. So like that, things will be very easy. So demarcation of a sentence, for a transformation of active sentence into passive or passive sentence into active, do not change the tense of your verb. So most of the time what students will do in the sense, they used to change. If suppose if they get a sentence, he writes a letter in the sense, they used to write a letter was written by him. So the basic concept is that no need to change the tense of a verb actually. And what we are supposed to do in the sense, we are giving parallel answer. If suppose your sentence is in a form of present continuous active voice, in the sense you are going to write your answer in present continuous passive voice. So this will be the simplest concept which will help you to write always. So next thing is that you are not supposed to change the subject of a sentence tense form. And while changing the object into a subject place, confirm the position, whether it is a singular or a plural one. If it is a singular one, use singular form of a verb. If it is a plural one, use plural form of a verb. Similarly, use past participle form of a verb and use prepositional by. Afterwards change the subject into the object category. So these are all the things must be performed, kind of application of rules to get an answer. So while doing like this, you can get your answer very easily, and also you can cross check your answer too. And here it is the formulas for transformation. So for making a active sentence into passive or passive sentence into active, a person must be thorough with the 12 forms of tenses, because these 12 forms are playing major role both in active and passive voice. So without the basic knowledge of this particular part, if you are exploring something in the sense, that is meaningless. So always have complete knowledge about the basics of tenses, helping verb, and 12 forms of tenses also, because what are all the things we are doing in tenses, all happen in active voice. So here you are just going to learn about the passive voice structure alone. So in this video I just add a lot of tips such as so why active and passive voice is important, and how to write answer for the active and passive voice, and what are all the things we are supposed to do, and what are all the things we just always remember in our mind. So always know the structure formula to make a sentence, because this thing will help you to construct a sentence of your own. So already we started with impersonal passive too. So in impersonal passive we are avoiding the agent. So when the door is very visible to identify, you can leave the person. For instance, you can, there is a sentence, the police caught the thief. So when you are writing into a passive voice, you can say the thief was caught. It's understood the thief was usually caught by the police personnel. So like that you can avoid writing the subject in impersonal passive form. And application of active and passive voice in the sense, so news reporting and documentation, error messages and real-time monitoring, social media post and legal documents, research reports. So these are all the platforms which carries the usage of active and passive voice. So here I have given the small assessment. So in this assessment you can first identify the pattern of a sentence, that means voice of a sentence and tense form of a sentence, and later on you can convert the active sentence into passive or passive sentence into active. So with this mind map we are concluding this topic, because this thing will help you to recollect what we have seen earlier. Thank you.